Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz. If you're new here, I'm on a whole bunch of journeys towards health and wealth, and today I'm budgeting my bi-weekly paycheck on my teacher salary. Let's see what kind of money we're going to have left over to put towards debt. Here we go. Okay, before we get to today's paycheck, let's see what has cleared from last week, or the last paycheck on May 6th. So my income obviously cleared. That was $1,464. And then all of these expenses have cleared, except the car payment of $386. I'm just checking. Did my car payment clear? Yes, it did. So I'm going to remove it from here and put it in under the column for May. So the column for May is everything in May that has been paid for and has cleared out, and the funds are no longer in my checking account. Okay, I have a life insurance policy that is about $28, and yes, that did clear as well. So let's move that over. And I think that, $17, that's just extra fund money. Let's see how I did in that category. In my spending, I already spent $33.45 in the month of May, and so now I'm just looking to see what other spending there is. I did do quite a bit of spending, and I'll share with you what that is and why. I have an Amazon charge of $89.91. I don't recall what that was. A fast food charge of $11.43. No, wait, that one I already counted. The online charge of $85. I'll talk about that in just a moment. Fast food charge was $9.95. Lunch one day was $15.33. Coffee shops totaled $8.25. Comes to $208.44. The $89.91 charge is for my reselling, and that is not part of my personal finances. I did have to use my online or my personal card to pay for it because I purchased through Amazon and my business card wasn't set up, and just out of convenience, I used my personal card and transfer the money from my business checking to pay myself back for that $80 or $90 basically. Then I had some groceries. That was $22.27. Gas at $57.81. When I stopped at a gas station I don't normally go to, and so I saw this charge in my checking account. For the life of me, I could not remember what I spent $57 on. When it finally actually posted to my checking account and cleared, I saw that it was the gas station near my school that I never stop at, and I just was like, oh yes. I got a little bit more than 12 gallons of gas, like 12 and a half gallons. It cost almost $58. And I have more than a half a tank left, so I'm going to keep my driving to the minimum so that tank can last me through the week. Just something that I'm doing to be a little more frugal and save some money. I spent another $11.29 on Amazon. That was for sesame seeds, for seed cycling, which I'll probably talk about in another video. What did I got planting stuff at Ollie's. That was $42.34. And then I had to get some stuff at the pharmacy, and that was $12.39. So my spending is $264.64 plus the $33.45 is $298.09. Far more than I budgeted for, but I mean the gas I wasn't really budgeting for. I usually use my husband's card. I did not have his card that day. This online order I'll talk about in another video, as well as the seeds. The splurge was the planting supplies at Ollie's. So everything has cleared from the last paycheck. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that off my pay dates. Today is the 20th, so let's go ahead and put that on here. Unfortunately, I did not get any stipends in this pay. They must be back by like 1 or 2 pays, which honestly, I want my money now, but I also understand that everybody is just got a lot of more responsibilities because there's fewer people. Everybody is boggled down. It's the end of the school year, and so I'm sure they're just like 1 or 2 pays behind, and eventually I'll get that money. So I'm just trying to be a little patient. All right, let's go down to expenses. As always, $400. I'm going to do that right now. $400 goes to our shared household account. Hold on. Oh, no. Okay, to our shared household account. So that is being transferred. Then I have $261 for this loan. Comes out every pay. I'll have $54 for my union dues coming out. And then all of my bills, nope. My car insurance has to come out. That will probably come out in the next, well, I guess maybe not until Monday. My next pay after that is June 3rd, so anything before the 3rd. So I'm going to have my private student loan come out of this paycheck, as well as my Perkins student loan, and those will be for the beginning of June. But they're coming out of this paycheck, so I want to account for them here. I will have $25 going towards savings, and I'm going to give myself $25 in, well, I actually have $40 in cash in my purse, so I'm going to give myself $40 for biweekly spending. There is nothing I can think of that I need for the next week to 2 weeks. We have plenty of stuff here. I have things I need to do around the house, and I have plenty of planting stuff, so I need to take care of all of that. So I think $40 will be plenty for the next 2 weeks, or at least the next week. But you know I'm always breaking that. You can see in May I had $300. April was $275. March was $300. I always overspend in that category, so I am trying to cut back on spending in that category for the summer, and overall we'll see how we can do. But okay, enough of that. I do need to make a credit card payment, so let's say $100 for that. I did put a few things on my credit card, so I need to pay that. So about $200 left over. That looks pretty good. I mean, the budget is pretty simple. Once I'm done paying off my car, that's going to free up a lot of my income, and who knows what's going to happen with these federal student loans. So right now I'm not doing sinking funds and all that. I'm just trying to get the debt paid off. This is quite simple. All right, I'm pretty happy with this. The only thing left to do is to go back and see what has cleared and move it over. So obviously I did receive my pay, so I can take this and clear that. I did make the $400 transfer to our household account, and the $261 did come out of my bank account already. So all that stuff is cleared. I no longer need to have that on my budget because it's cleared, it's done with. The $54 that will clear in the next couple of days. My car payment isn't until the 9th, so I do need to leave this on here. My private student loan is on the 10th, so that will stay on here. And then my car insurance Did that come out? My car insurance doesn't actually come out for a couple more days, so that will just be on here. We'll have to do a check back next week. So we'll make a payment on the credit card in a little bit. I have my money for my bi-weekly spending. The money is $25 is budgeted for my savings, and it says negative $595. That just means I have to have $595 in my checking account to clear everything that's on this list. I have plenty and a little bit left over for debt. I think what I'm going to do is a video later this week showing how I am transferring all of the funds into my checking account, and then I'm going to make one major payment on that car. So stay tuned for that and all my other updates. I hope you guys are hitting your financial goals, and I will see you guys. That's all I have for today. That's it. It's simple. My budget, keeping it nice and simple. And oh my gosh, like I was saying, what I was saying is, once my car is paid off, then I'm going to start my sinking funds. I just want to get rid of this big hunk of debt because I really don't feel like I have that much left over. If I start taking and putting stuff into sinking funds, it's going to take so much longer to pay off this debt, and the sooner I get paid off, the less interest I'm going to be paying, and the sooner I'll have bigger chunks of cash each paycheck to be able to put into investing, savings, and using cash spending. I might go to that. I just might. And also sinking funds. So this is where we're at. Stay tuned for the update on my car debt, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.